I painted the interior of the washroom with Tamiya XF2 white for the plaster, XF24 dark grey for the parts where the plaster came off, XF57 buff for the wall tiling, and XF1 black for the tile frame. Except for the white areas, I dry brushed everything twice with 2 different lighter shades of each base color. Then I sprayed everything with Tamiya dull coat from a rattle can. After it had dried completely, I used a wash of 90% turpentine and 5% each of raw umber and burnt sienna oils. All areas were dry brushed again with the lightest shades I used before the wash. Dry brushing streaks followed. I used Tamiya XF64 red brown to represent brick particles that were washed down the wall. Shadows and dark streaks were done with Tamiya XF63 German grey. Beneath the openings of the flushing for the chow, I wanted real heavy verdigris. It took a lot of steps to get where I finally ended up. The first was dry brushing the upper portion of it with Tamiya XF62 olive drab. Then I used emerald green, light green, lemon yellow and white oils plus mineral spirit to add more color to it. It looked way over the top now, but I had my plans laid out to tone it down. I used light grey and white pastels for the first run. While at it, I used 3 different red pastels to work on the brick streaks and 2 different dark grey pastels for the shadow areas and dirt streaks. After another flat coat from the rattle can, I used raw umber, yellow ochre, lemon yellow, white oils and mineral spirit for last weathering of the walls. These are the tools I always use for that kind of job. A tiny cotton bottle-like brush to apply the oil dots, a white flat brush and quite a lot of mineral spirit to pull the oils where I need them, and a large round brush just damped with mineral spirit for the blending. Usually I put on all different oils at once, but I had to work on a rather light base now. In this case I applied one oil after another because I wanted more control of what was happening. The verdigris is a lot lighter now, just the way I wanted it. The metal parts got a coat of Revell silver enamel, but I left the lower portions green. This is a poorly maintained loo. There is no water supply and the building is damaged after a bomb raid. It just can't look any cleaner than that. Very important, the partition and the toilet paper dispenser. That'll be finished in the next update.
Смуглянка, Молдаванка, отвечала парню Влад, партизанской Молдаванкой собирается отряд.
I finished the 4 pieces of truss and glued them to the beam. Next step will be adding the planking and the shingles. I'll go for wooden shingles and I'll use the ends of my omnipresent coffee stirrers. Stuff I usually throw away. Stupid! Don't ever do that. I don't want to talk too much here because this will be the topic of the first part of my tutorials on scratch building. I'll cover most materials I use and I'll show you how to build simple things like these blocks. There are different ways to do that and I use several of them in this part of the build.
Молдаванка, Молдаванка, по тропинке в лес ушла.
Building the bar section of the wall looks a little more complicated, but it's only a matter of good planning and knowing how to handle the materials.
Подумала по ночам, вдруг мою смуглянку, я в отряде покричал. Смуглянка, зеленый лист лесной, Красной парень, замудренный мой родной. Зеленый, заглянный, кудрявый, кудрявый лесной. Кудрявый, заглянный лист лесной, Красной парень, замудренный мой родной. Зеленый, заглянный, кудрявый, кудрявый лесной.
First of two pieces done. Dry fitting of washroom and wall. There'll be a door made with bars between the two segments of the wall. You'll see it in the next part. I made the stand for the fuel drum from, yes, coffee stirrers. I got them lengthwise. The hose is earphone wire. I pulled out the wire and widened one end to make it fit to the pin of the pump. A clamp was made from 0.1mm aluminium foil which was bent around the hose. I glued the hose to the drum with super glue.